Hey Geminis, welcome to Tower and Heal. Welcome to the place where we tower and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Lisa here. Welcome to your July reading. Let us get started. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Leo, not Leo, Gemini, holy cow. Did I do Leo already? I don't know. All right, what does the Gemini collective need to know? Well, let's see. Okay, let's see. There might be a connection to the Leo reading, so I'll just say that now, even though I didn't do the Leo reading yet. Cool. Or you might be dealing with the Leo, something like that. Have Leo in your placements. You know how this goes. All right, now. So, we're starting off with the Six of Cups and the King of Wands coming out here. Six of Cups is like soul tie energy. It can also be energy of the past, all right? It could be digging into the past here and trying to find your own power within it, right? Being empowered by your past. Okay, cool. There is some fire energy here, okay? It's like digging deep to find your passion here. That's what needs to happen to build this level of stability for yourself. We have the Ten of Pentacles coming out, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of reflection. Okay. There might be some course correcting here, like how it's something about there's gems from the past that you need to pick up. Maybe it could be like, okay, past heartbreak. All right, so there's a past heartbreak, a past disappointment that you probably are being led to reassess and learn the gems from it. But it's something about it that gives you power, okay? It causes major empowerment here. It gives you a clear direction as to where to move forward or how to moving forward with people in general, I feel. It's like if you felt betrayed in the past, it's like you just feel smarter and wiser on how to deal with people. That's what I feel here, all right? It's closing out a cycle of carrying a burden. Some of you guys are lightening a load, okay? There's something interesting about this. It's something, when you look back at the past, you see things for what they are, and it gives you clarity about who you are as a result, okay? Somebody was carrying a burden of a heartbreak. And it's like, let's say someone broke your heart, right? And you looked at it like, oh, it was my fault, and you're carrying this burden. It's Ten of Wands. It was all me. I'm carrying the load of this. Like, it was my fault. I need to fix this, blah, blah, blah. You reflecting on the past, like in hindsight being 2020, it'll make you realize how much stronger you've become, or how much you've grown from it, you know? And then it brings in the Ten of Pentacles energy, this level of major security within yourself. It brings in confidence. Now, whether it's confidence in, now I have to mention, it is the Three of Cups energy is coming out here as well. So we have the 2 3s coming out here. All right, the Three of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I just feel like you're gonna feel more comfortable with how to handle people, how to handle situations more efficiently. If you dealt with a past heartbreak, you might have gone through this phase of, woe is me, I'm so sad. But you didn't pick up the gems that you were supposed to get from it. This is a reading about you picking up the gems, finally doing it. That's what it seems like it's already happening. Yeah, with the Moon card, it's like the blessing in the disguise. Recognizing that, finally. And then it gives you a new attitude. It gives you a new pep in your step. That's what it feels like. You feel more prepared, you feel wiser, you feel stronger because of what you've been through in this past situation, or it could just be your past in general. You could just be reflecting on all that you've been through in life and then realize, man, I can handle anything. You know, it's that. This is really cool. It's good. Tell me more about that King of Wands. Yeah, see, this is a digging deep into your past experiences to find your power. All right. Look at that. Growing out of this energy here. We have the snake energy coming out with this growth card, all right? All right, these are going to be different situations. These are going to be different situations, okay? Either you're dealing with this or someone else is dealing with this. Either you looked in the past and you saw how you've been hurt and you realized how to set proper boundaries or just be more, take better care of yourself. Or you are carrying, somebody might have been carrying the snake energy. Either you were facing this energy and now you know how to handle it more, or you were being this energy and now you're growing out of it. Either way is major progress and is stepping more into an empowered way of being. All right. Somebody was experiencing these blockages and they went deep into that well to find out what was holding up the water, you know? It was like a seek and destroy mission. Like, all right, now, what's blocking this? Let's work it out, knock it out the way. And then as a result, 10 of Pentacles, stability, confidence within yourself. Okay. All right. What's 9 of Pentacles here? So this might lead to a little bit more, this level of confidence, healthy confidence. I feel like it's going to lead to a bit more of healthy self-serving behavior, right? More self-care, more quote-unquote selfish energy, where you're just thinking more about what makes me happy on a soul level, not in a selfish or snaky way, not that, okay? Because you're growing out of that, and now you're putting an end to that. Now, because it is playing a role like in your social circle with that 3 of Cups, it is going to shift things in your environment. Some people might look at you as being a little bit selfish for taking this time to take care of yourself. There might be separations, right? With the 9 of Pentacles coming through. Now, this is just you, whether it's a friendship or relationship, whatever, it's just you standing up more independently in your relationship. So this could just be you setting more boundaries. It can be separations, but I just feel like whatever it is that you're being led to do to make you happy, that's going to be different for everyone. It's time for that. That's what's about to come to pass here. It's like, what makes me feel happy? What gives me this sweet feeling? What gives me this good energy? That's what I'm going to go for, and screw the rest. That's what I feel. It's pretty cool. And then we have this energy with the birds, you know, the intuitive guidance. So yeah, you're being intuitively guided to that. It does seem like, back to the social circle energy, it does seem like there's a little bit of fear about losing the structure. Oh, it does seem like there's a fear of losing the structures that you've already created. Holy cow. Look how this came out. Hold on. Now, the reason why I said that is because of the Hierophant in reverse, right? So it's like the fear of like breaking away from your tribe, the fear of breaking away from the crowd that you knew, you know, breaking away from family, you know, breaking away from this can also be long-term relationships, you know. It's a fear of that. Now, as I clarify the Hierophant, it came out with the 2 feminine energies. So this can represent any feminine energies in your life, whatever. But then it also came out with these 2 cards. So we have the 2 feminine energies, then we have the anchor, and then we have the key. Okay. All right. Let's just look at, we're going to look at these two as it doesn't have to be romantic interest, right? But obviously it can be. As I mentioned earlier with those three energies, the Three of Swords and that Three of Cups, we have 2 threes coming out. You know, it's usually indicative of like a third party, someone torn between 2 people. So I'm going to go there really quickly. And the key dropped. All right, so listen. Someone was stuck between 2 people, right? Torn between 2 people. They unlock the answer for themselves by digging in. Or they will. That's the key to finding out what to do next. If somebody's torn between 2 people, this could be 2 soul tribes. This could be 2 lovers. It could be choosing a side, 2 jobs, whatever. There's a need to tap in. That's where you dig deep into your well. You dig deep into your past. You figure out, okay, when I was faced with this decision before, how did I move and why? Was that correct? How can I course correct my decision making this time? That's where you find the key. It unlocks it. It takes you away from the status quo though. That's the thing. That's a fear here. Ultimately, it leads to dropping the burden though, all right? Yeah, see, look at that, the choice. 22 coming out with the staircase. I was about to say scarecase. Somebody might be scared to take that other choice. Also, this came out as 1 being a blockage and 1 being a key. That's how it first came out for me. 1 being a blockage and 1 being a key. All right. And that knowing which one is a blockage and which one is a key, that requires you going in and figuring out what brings me this sweet, loving, happy energy. If I'm going to be selfish right now and not think of my social circle, oh shit, it's coming together. Okay. Because with the social circle energy, if I'm not thinking about my social circle, if I'm not thinking about the status quo, if I'm not thinking about the traditional way of doing things, what just makes me happy? What's my selfish decision right here? And it's something about that, really digging, that's gonna hit the core of really what makes you happy. And then you'll know, okay, that's really what my heart desires. You know, that really is the key. And then everything else that you're holding on to, it starts to look like a burden that you'd have to drop. All right. There's a matter of loyalty. There's an issue of loyalty here with this, with the dog card coming out. All right. So if this is like 2 sides of the family, what side do I choose? I'm loyal to, you know, this side, but this side seems right about the situation. Or if it's about 2 jobs, I've been at this job for a really long time. This job, I've been there for so long. I'm so loyal to them. They help me out. But I have this job that really is calling at my heart. Or obviously the whole lovers thing too, being torn between 2 lovers. All right, so the answer is within you. You know what I mean? It's one of those cheesy moments. You're gonna have to dig deep. Also, it does seem like the decision making that was made in the past was based on this energy. When someone realizes that, they grow out of it, they start seeing things from a different vantage point, then this energy starts to become clearer to them. Their level of happiness starts to become clearer to them. That wasn't their modus operandi before. Their modus operandi wasn't, oh, what makes me happy on a soul level. That wasn't their filter when they were looking at their choices in life. Their filter was this: how can I get over, or what can work for, you know, my benefit, you know? When somebody was moving through that filter, they were looking at the world through that lens. So that attracted, if you're moving like a snake, you're gonna find, if you're moving like this predator type of energy. You're looking for prey, right? But once you grow out of that and you step into this, what is my soul's desire? Now you start meeting soul matches. All right. Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. That's what's happening. Don't make the same mistakes again. How did you make this decision before and why? Figure that out. That's going to help you grow out of the error of your ways. It's going to help you course correct your decisions. It's going to help you course correct your lens, how you're viewing whatever the situation is. And the thing that makes you happy is going to become clearer to you. It's going to become more evident what it feels like to have a soul desire as opposed to having a desire that's based in ego. This is going to become very loud. All right. And then the clutter is going to have to get cleared out. Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. Fox Spirit, think on your feet. This energy usually comes out every time with this snake energy. All right, it always comes out with this, like, when someone thinks cleverly, right? Okay, so with this, back to the snake energy. Somebody was moving in the world where it was more self-serving. They were moving in a world where it's just like, how can I find someone who benefits me? Let's say if you're looking for a spouse, you weren't looking to find, a specific, you wasn't looking for soul love. You were looking for a love that served you well. You were looking for someone who had good genes, for example. It's something like that, where it's like kind of topical things, or if I can find someone who can just do what I want, things like that. That's this energy here that you're growing out of, or whoever you're dealing with. Somebody's growing out of that, okay? But it ties into this clever, smart, very intelligent mindset, okay? It was just using it, as we mentioned with Gemini energy, just using that clever, super intelligent energy for the not so best things, okay? So now just incorporating, oh, look at that. Okay. It's going to cause a rebirth. As you're incorporating now this divine energy along with your logic, now you're going to be a freaking powerhouse out here, okay? So we have the Dove Spirit, be peace. Be peace with this rebirth. There are things that's going to fall to the wayside as you become more clearer about what your soul desire wants. The things that this attracted to you is going to start feeling like a burden. It's going to start feeling very heavy, and it's going to start feeling like a cluttered energy that needs to get rid of. Okay, it's like, okay, those are mistakes of my past. Whether this is pain of your past, but I feel like it's things that you've attracted from this energy. They're going to start feeling very heavy. They're going to start feeling like this anchor. All right, as opposed to feeling like a key to unlock you. All right. So what's the key, and what's the key to unlock you, and what are anchors holding you down? That's going to become very obvious right now. That definitely came up in the full moon in Capricorn reading. If you haven't watched that, definitely check that out. Okay. It does talk about, as we're growing, how are these people that we've already attracted into our lives, how are they fitting in our new world? Some people are not, and it does seem like that's a fear there. Okay, so that's something to work on. Don't feel the pressure of like people pleasing, so on and so forth. Don't fall into that trap. You are growing out of this, but it does mean that you had people who are attracted to this, who might enable this. So be mindful of that and stand firm in this. All right, all right, all right. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. I mean, on IG, that's Tara on the Hill. All right, thanks so much, until we meet again. Peace.